This is a question for Pamew. He's one of my friends from the UK that I only know him over the internet, but this is probably going to get a little bit personal for someone that you've only met over the internet, but you want to meet in person, because for later this year, I have planned to go to the UK with some of my friends, and I want to add you, Pamew, to my list of people to visit because I'm being taken to all of these things that I don't want to do, but I do want to eat blood pudding and blood sausage with Brian G. 1962. I want to tour some distilleries with Monkey Tail 2002. And maybe we'll get a bottle that I can, get my name printed on it or get my voter registration drive printed on it. That would be awesome because they have custom labels at the distilleries. I know this because I've been to a few bars that have some Jameson bottles with custom labels that they keep refilling with new bottles of Jameson because the labeled bottles cost more. But anyways, recently, Pamew, we were in a blog TV situation where you were broadcasting and I was in the chat and I made a shout out video for you where I was recording, but you didn't know I was. I just typed that I was making a shout out video for you at that moment. And then I think it came off well, but see, after you were done and you shut off the broadcast and you had left, we kept a Skype call going, and one of my friends that wants to go to the UK with me, she thought that you were kind of hot. She uses words that are kind of weird for saying that someone's hot. She's into this look, but she said heroin chic. I don't know. She's into your type. The type that you are, okay? So this is where it gets a little bit personal. She's into some really weird sex acts, and I've never been personally on the receiving end of these. I've met her in person, but I've never done any of this with her. But she, in Skype we talk a lot. We're very open about what we like, and some of the things she talks about. I'm just wondering if you would be prepared for that if you were to be in a one night stand situation. She seems to believe that she can deliver the goods in a sexual situation via stimulating the prostate to make a man achieve a greater orgasm. In her words, the way to a man's heart is back around through his anus. And, yeah. So, I'm wondering if you had it in your mind that an American girl who is a wild one in bed was coming for you, would you say prepare for something like that with, maybe some sort of salve that would make sure that there'd be no tearing when it happened, Would you beforehand want to, as part of the foreplay, give her a manicure to make sure that her nails were not too long, because, yeah, I would try to fit that in myself. Would you buy some of those $10 hand warmers where you bend the little thing that's shaped like a nickel and then the crystals kind of lock into place and the whole pad heats up? Because Yeah, I wouldn't want a girl who's got frozen hands. You know, I've had problems with frozen feet in bed, but frozen hands in your butt is, you know. So, I guess my question to you, Pamew, is: should we put you on my list of people to visit on my trip to the UK, knowing that one of my friends wants to devour you in bed and maybe go a little further than what I've just discussed there, with, you know, maybe not just up to the, you know, knuckle level, maybe to the wrist bone, you know? Have you done that before? Could you handle something like that? She's kind of a petite girl, so her hands are small. You know, that's a plus, I guess. Big hands for a guy kind of means something else, but in this case, I think small hands for a girl. It might be easier to warm up to. So, can we come over for a visit?